Welcome everyone to the second game of the round of 16 of the Curse of the Gods tournament on the 16th of the 3rd, 2013. So let's just get this show on the way, and I'm your host Risty. So on the blue team we have Myoelectric, and on the red team we have Noob, which is kind of funny because it's got like Weso or something like that on their team name. So we'll just go with that. Noob is their team name on the curse brackets actually. So for Myoelectric they've gone for Poseidon. Poseidon's going to be really populated because he's quite strong at the minute. So we've got Poseidon, Hercules, Agni, Guan Yu and Hell. So I really don't know who's going to go middle out of that lot. So we'll see in a bit. Now for Noob we have Ares on her, Odin, Ra and Ymir. So pretty much 3 tanky guys there. So everyone takes pretty standard stuff as the Vanguards, Vampiric Shroud or Death Toll. I think only 2 people went straight out boots, and that was for the Noob team. You don't want to kind of say Noob team because it kind of puts them in a bit of a bad light, but Team Noob have Odin and Ra have both gone for boots.
Now you will know me.
And Odin's going DPS boots actually, so DPS Odin, my personal favourite.
I will protect you now.
Hell, Christmas skin, which I managed to pick up as well, which is quite nice, as it was only for favour early on, so it's quite good. So Poseidon's going middle, Agni's going left with Hercules, Hell is going right with Guan Yu, and that's for the Myoelectric team. For obviously the Noob team, man, that's just not going to sound right. Hercules goes straight on for her and Ymir, manages to push them both, gets stunned by Ymir. It's not much you can really do. Took his heal as the second ability, or his first, not too sure, but first 2 abilities, so he hasn't got his knock up. So we got on her and Ymir left for Noob, Ra mid, and Ares and Odin right. I just had to kind of check up there on the stat. Hercules did go in for a Ymir, gets stunned by Ymir and spiked. Agni does go in with the charge, but Hercules does push out Ymir again. So both pushed under the tower there. Quite an aggressive lane. They've got Agni and Hercules. So the stun, the flick, or the flick up stun combo, which will be quite deadly. Then the push. So if Hercules is low, it's going to really hurt him as well. So there's Agni as well with his fire breath thing coming out. Now Poseidon already getting damage on the middle tower. Shows you how strong Poseidon is at the minute. He can just kind of throw out abilities. Ra's not really got too much he can kind of answer for. He is going DPS boots, so he's going to try and put out a bit more damage. Not really too much. Too much he can do is sustain wise. Does have 2 mana potions. Now with the left pushing out a little bit, Hercules is going in for it. Yeah, there he goes. Pushes back Ymir. Agni stuns him. Just auto attacks going out on Ymir. Hercules' free heal is starting to kick off now, so he is going to regen most of that health back. Well, a little bit of it. It's still quite low level at the moment. Right hand tower. Right hand is under the tower. Now there's only one of them, so Ares is already backed out quite early there. Odin is going in onto Hell. Does go and use Smite and almost gets taken down by Hell. It was a really bad decision there because obviously the AoE coming out from Hell is deadly as it is. Guan Yu also hit him, and then the last auto attack finishing off Odin. Ymir in a bit of trouble there. Obviously, he's getting focused. I'm saying obviously a lot, but it's just the first word that comes to mind. Ymir is getting focused a lot because he's got no mobility skills. He has got his stun and his spikes and stuff like that, but Onher can jump out of danger quite easily. Ymir is quite stuck. There's not much you can kind of do. Now, the only Girdlemites on the teams are for Myoelectric, and Guan Yu has that. So the right-hand lane does have Girdlemites, so it's going to get quite deadly over there, even though they are both tanks. Now, obviously, Odin on the right lane is at a bit of this. Hercules going in for a tower dive on Ymir. Doesn't really get much going on, so he starts to go on her. He's probably going to get hit by the spear. No, he doesn't get hit by the spear. Ymir gets stunned and ulted by Agni. I can't remember what that fire bit is. Is that 3? 3 or 2? I can't remember. I think it's his 2. Agni's 2, obviously throwing out the fire. Now, Odin needs to be careful, as I was saying. Guan Yu ults onto Odin. Odin does jump out of the way, but does manage to get the 3rd hit. but doesn't land the stun. Now, I'm not too sure if that's the way it's supposed to be. After Odin jumps, sometimes he doesn't get the third hit off. Now, Hell going out there does miss her 1, but does do a lot of damage with her 3. Chains coming out from Ares onto Guan Yu, getting quite hairy. Odin needs to kind of be careful. Guan Yu's might out there, where Guan Yu does 3. He does his 3 onto Odin. Left lane getting pushed again. I keep trying to say something about the right hand lane. There's so much action going on. Tower dive going down there, and Odin does go down by Hell. Let's just pull that back. We might as well see what really went happen. So they've really gone for a push. Girdle of Might comes out there. Odin goes for under the tower, which is a really bad decision. I look at anyway. I know where he was going. Obviously, he kind of wants to use the tower to kite around, but Hell's AoE just does so much damage and can go round the tower. So there's not. It's just getting mashed. Middle there. Missed out another one. I just saw the portraits over the top of each other. So Poseidon picks up the 2nd kill for Myoelectric. Now this Ra, it's just so bursty. Once that Kraken comes out, Whirlpool goes down, misses his 1 as well. So now this is where Ra kind of thinks he's in a good position. Kind of Celestial Beams and creeps. Now where is this damage going to come out from? Slow it down now. Here it goes. So there's the Whirlpool down. Kraken straight on top. 1 will come out. 1 ability. 1 comes off there and finishes off. So you see the burst. The burst is just incredible from Poseidon. Just, yeah, deadly. Absolutely deadly early on. Another tower dive from Guan Yu and Hell. Ares just kind of bolstering defenses and just running for his life there. He's going back. Now what I was trying to say, the 2 tanks. Now Hell gets on there with a 1. Does get some health back. Now Odin back in there again. He's gonna have to be careful there, because obviously if Hell just turns around and goes for him, look, she just took out all the damage that Odin did while he was chasing out onto him there. So he's backing off to the tower. Now obviously Odin's 3 is a brilliant defensive skill, but now, where am I going? Let's bring that back. I want to see that again. Kind of get used to my bookmarks again. So Hercules does push forward onto Onher, gets out of tower range. Ults onto Onher again. Agony gets the stun off on both of them. Brilliant. Charges forward. Doesn't manage to get there with the fire blast. And now Ymir is ulting. Does manage to hit Hercules, but did Hercules' 3? Hercules' 3 had already gone off before that Ymir hit, so he won't get the extra damage taken a bit there. Poseidon was rotating left to kind of help out. Now it's quieting down a bit, I can say. Odin's 3 obviously is a good defensive skill with healing, health per 5, health regen, and obviously physical protection, but does nothing against the 2 magical users he's up against. Now Ra does come in from behind. He's in a bad position here. Could get caught out quite nicely. Now Poseidon is on the chase using his trident. Movement speed now on her is going to come out and would have stunned anyone that come round that corner. Now Poseidon is going round. He's going back middle. Ra is going back left again. Agni's in a bit of a bad situation. Kind of should get that. Ra comes out and he does hit with his ult. So like I said, bro, Agni's in a bit of a bad spot. Not much he can kind of do. His charge must be off cooldown soon. Yeah, there it goes. He's completely out of the way. Now, right. Guan Yu comes down there, ults onto Ares. Takes a load of damage from the Hell-Ares combination. No Girdle of Might, no coming out there. Ares does use his ult to kind of grab Guan Yu. Not doing too much, though. Charges through there. Well, pulled Ares, not too much. Ares is coming down. Poseidon rotated in and drops a Whirlpool on in front of Ares as he was running. Odin needs to kind of get out of here. He's going to get caught off there. Poseidon wants to go back and run the other way, but Odin is going left. There's no one really to rotate in to kind of help out. So Odin is running for his life with sprint. Guan Yu finally is the one person. No, he doesn't. He goes back into lane. So they're kind of giving up on this one, really. They are chasing just in case he makes a mistake. But Odin's not really going to make a mistake here. He's going to get out of there. Ra's coming in for a bit of help. Hell, obviously, yeah, she's got the movement speed buff. But then the slow coming out from Ra stops that chase completely. Mid going on. Obviously, Whirlpool onto Ymir. Now, is Onher going to come and help? No, Onher's not going to come and help. So, there's a lot of damage potential. Well, not a lot of damage potential. A lot of damage coming out from the right-hand side lane there. Hell comes out onto Ares. They really need magic protection. No, they're both just going boots. Odin is obviously going DPS build, so he is going to take the extra damage. Now, the stun coming out there from Ymir onto Poseidon. Poseidon ages out Ymir's ultimate, but with the stun going down there, Ra managed to get his ult there. Drops his world put onto Ymir. Ymir's in a bit of a trouble now. If he kind of gets hit by the one and a few more auto attacks, it's going to sting. So, is the one going to come out there? Yeah, the one's coming out. Should hit. Boy, I lost the animation. Oh, he manages to get away with it a bit there. Ra is chasing down Poseidon. Poseidon manages to kind of strafe out the way of the Celestial Beam. But, yeah, that's Poseidon got quite lucky there as he's doing quite a lot of damage on the left-hand lane. They're all under the tower. Hercules goes straight after Anher. Anher didn't really do anything. Stun coming out by Ymir. Ymir misses it. Also, Hercules' ult comes out on Ymir. Ymir's really low, and Anher kind of took a bit of a brunt of that, even though Odin did manage to catch Hel. But he's not doing too much damage to her yet. Hel, no, she's not really got any defense items yet. She's just got so much sustain there. Odin's not really doing. Odin takes about, I'd say, 3 to 4 items. But most gods, once you get 3 or 4 items, that's when their potential really starts to kick in. So I always used to find it so like Boots of Odin, Executioner, maybe whatever penetration you like. Whoa! Hel come out with some massive damage from a 1-3 combo on Odin. He only just survived and managed to back out there. Ares does push Hel out of the way because obviously she could have come back in there, tower dove, and finished off Odin there quite nicely. Ares is trying to pull Hel. Hel's not really. Yeah, she does get pulled, but he doesn't manage to pull her under the tower. Creeps managed to take away with that one. Odin is coming back with health. But yeah, once you got the third item through, like Deathbringer, Executioner, Boots, probably Frost Hammer just kind of slows stuff down. Ra has got Hel kind of in a bit of a pickle there. Ra's ult does land onto Hel. Hel is backing out. Poseidon's coming in round from the back. Kraken goes down, finishes off. Why doesn't finish? Oh, finishes off Ares after Ares just managed to get Hel. Now Poseidon's in a bit of a state here again. Gets walled in by Wall of Spears, a Ring of Spears by Odin. Ra's slow and Celestial Beam does go out. Whirlpool onto Odin. He's just trying to wait for that. Just waiting for that Wall of Spears to go down, but Gonyu's might comes out by Odin and he finishes it off. Guan Yu is going to come in. Is he going to chase down? He does chase down. Ults onto Aegis come out straight away there from Odin. He didn't want to get caught out by that. Ra uses Aegis afterwards, takes the free. So maybe if he had gone over Odin, he could have done that. Slow coming out from Ra as he gets away, obviously. Using all of his abilities, gets his passive off, and gets his 15% movement increase buff from his passive. Now, Hercules is kind of having a little play with Ymir. Just kind of looking at him going, just wants to laugh. Stun comes out from Ymir. No real spikes were there. Could have done with a few spikes. Agni is coming in from the jungle, so they might go for a Ymir kill here. And Ymir walls himself off. Now, it's kind of, if people are watching this and wondering how Ymir kind of got that wall out nicely, if you put the wall up right in front of Ymir, with the latency and the delay of the wall going up, you've got to do it as so close as you can to you. You run over the wall before it goes up. So, Ymir in a bit of trouble here, actually. Walls himself off again. Takes an ult from Agni. So he's below half health, so kind of needs to be careful. Maybe Ra will help him out with a little heal. So it's a 3-on-4 on the left lane. Myoelectric have stormed ahead on gold. Really, they're about 8k ahead. Ymir taking a big hit again. Walls him off again. Hercules' ult and Ra will come out there. Poseidon's released the Kraken, takes out Ra. Taking out so much damage. The one pushes Ares out of the way with just the tiniest bit of health. I really want to see that again, just because my casting was so bad, and we all kind of agree with that one. I just kind of, so much went on. So Ares, Agni's stun goes down. Guan Yu charges through Ymir. Ra's ult comes out. Who does it hit? Hits Hercules and Agni. Now, I don't know what quite happened with Hercules' boulder there. Kind of got stunned. So this is where Poseidon's Kraken comes up. Ares gets taken out by Hercules. Well, no, that was Anher gets taken out by Ares' one. Hercules' one. Ares manages to get away, so there was just so much damage going out there. AoE damage. Obviously, you've got Agni's charge there. The creeps obviously were jumping in for a bit of a fight, so there was a big team fight that Noobs lost there. Now, Odin comes in mid, just kind of push them up. They look like they're going for the Gold Fury. I do believe, yep. Myoelectric are going for the Gold Fury now. It's a good time to take it, seeing as You just killed off 3 or 4. No, 3 of the other 2. So there, it goes down so quickly. And a lot of health, healing coming out there from hell. So, a few people backing out. Speed it up a little bit. So Poseidon and hell are pushing mid. Odin is coming over. So is Ra. Not too much though. They back out. They see. Obviously, this pushed the tower a little bit back out. It could possibly be a 2v5 coming our way. So playing smart there. Now, could they bump into on her? They do bump into on her whilst he's trying to take the magic buff. Gets the whirlpool down. Who gets? I don't know who managed to get that. One comes out with Hell's AoE onto on her. Trident's just 3 hits there. Did he get the? He did get the movement speed buff. Jumps out of the way. Now let's just speed it up just a little bit, just to kind of see. Hell's one and no. Hell managed to get on her. Manages to get the stun off on Hell to save his life. If Hell had got another combo out there, he'd have been good as dead. Poseidon did try and get his whirlpool out to stop that, but Odin being chased down by Guan Yu. Ra coming in, Celestial Beam, Ares grabs 2, Aegis one of them. Poseidon releases the Kraken onto Ymir there. Ra's ult goes out onto Guan Yu. Ares has changed Guan Yu, but Guan Yu does use his Aegis there, so obviously he was saving it. He kind of thought he wasn't in a bad situation. Poseidon uses, from a very large distance, his whirlpool out there to try and section off the Noob team. Hell just trying to give a bit more health there. Celestial Beam coming out there. I think they're kind of backing out there because Guan Yu's is in a bit of trouble there. Celestial Beam did go down onto Guan Yu, taking out a lot of damage. On her using his ult. He really wants that Guan Yu kill. He is going for it. No, not much he can do. He's in a bad line as well. Ymir's going to come out. Is he going to get the stun? Come on, you got to get the stun on him. No, he walls himself off. Trying to stop Guan Yu, but Guan Yu's charge managed to get out of there. Now, Hell's healing is coming out. Hell does get stunned by Ymir. So there's Ares chains. Didn't land the chains, but does get the fire shield out there. Few auto attacks. Good, the might does come out. Guan Yu does charge back onto pretty much everybody. Where's Poseidon coming in? Poseidon, there is Poseidon. Left tower will go down for Noobs. Just for this. Ymir has spotted it. And Onher's coming in. Hercules does throw his ult down onto Onher. Onher's taking loads of damage from the whirlpool and gets finished off by the Agni's ultimate. Now, Odin did do Ring of Spears round, but he's trapping in Ymir and himself. Agni doing loads of damage to him. Now, Ymir's just died there because if you're going to kind of jump out and leave your teammate, at least drop the spears. Just so he can run. Because he might have been able to do something. Fair enough, he was going to die. But the last thing you want to be is your teammate stuck there behind a wall going, yeah, cheers, buddy. Nice one. That's how Rifster forms. Hercules going in for a good little dive. He is going to get caught out though. He's just trying to push and take away people. Agni does do a lot of damage onto Ra. Kraken comes out. Odin's jumping straight onto the Kraken there, but obviously after the damage had already gone out, there's not too much. So the Kraken didn't do too much. Ares has done change his armor onto 3 people. Doesn't put any because Guan Yu is ulting at the time. Now, I don't quite know what finished off Guan Yu there. It might have been the tower finished him off there. Ares got a lot of changes, in a big trouble. If Hercules used his one, would have finished him off. Ymir did use his ult. I've got something stuck in my throat now, so I need to cough. But Ymir, not Ymir, Onher does manage to jump out there. Was taking a few extra hits from everybody else. Whirlpool goes down on Ymir, not enough damage to take him out. Odin goes for Poseidon, but obviously Poseidon using these 2 to get out of there. And I am going to cough, so I'm muting the mics. So much better. So everyone backing off now for Myoelectric. They were trying to get that Phoenix down, but it just wasn't working out for them. They lost 2 people in that engagement. I think they took out Ra. Ra's back. Everyone just trying to grab him buffs. Now Hell kind of needs to be careful, and so does Poseidon. They're going to take out the wards? No? Were they looking for a fire giant? No, not quite. Now, here comes Agni coming out. Obviously, he sees both of them and goes, oh, hell no. I'm going to back right out of there. Been watching too much Gabriel Iglesias. Mexican comedian. So funny. Not too much. Everyone kind of rotating right. Hercules playing really aggressively. He's going to get himself killed again. No, maybe not. Guan Yu is coming out here. Odin walls off both of them with Ymir and Spike. Ymir is using his ult. He could have done with moving a little bit to the left, just so there isn't a dead spot. Now, Hercules uses his ult. Kraken comes out as well, so there's so much AoE with the Whirlpool. Ares manages to grab three there. Not really going to do him any favours, as there was just so much damage going out onto Ares. You can't really tell which abilities he was getting hit with, as he was getting hit by so many. So they just lost 3 there. Noobs, so I really I don't like saying it because I feel like I'm so disrespecting the team, even though they have like a tag on their clan symbol. So Myoelectric are going to go the Fire Giant. Take it completely uncontested, really. Top level 16 though. Poseidon has taken the winged wand, so the passive is if you get slowed, you become immune to slow for 2 seconds. So that really helps him obviously with his 2. If he gets Guan Yu might, well, it just kind of negates it quite a bit. What else does it do? And plus 10 movement speed, so it's like a Fatalis, yeah, for magical users, pretty much. Now on her, using this spear to get out of the way that, well, push back Hell again. Now Hercules is going, look, misses the flicker, only probably by just, but because on her has the movement speed buff, he is in a well good situation. Now Ares in a bit of a pickle. Ra does ult onto Hell and Hercules. Poseidon and Agni using their combos there to take out Ares. And that on her has stunned Hell against the wall. Was he going to ult? No, he doesn't. He does have his ult up. I thought he'd use it. Now he's going to use it onto Hell. Doesn't do too much. Odin walls off Hell as she uses Aegis. Now, Celestial Beam from Ra comes in there. Odin is in a bad situation. Needs to get out of there. Poseidon's Whirlwind and Kraken goes down onto Odin. And Odin does go down for Noobs. Now everyone's backing out there. Obviously with the Fire Giant buff, everybody's damage increased so much. Agni's ult. Agni's ult. Poseidon's 1. Guan Yu's 3. And Hercules. All smashed out. Look at that bit of shard. Jesus. Anybody want a piece of me? Yeah? Come on. Go on, collect. So middle Phoenix will go down for Noobs. As Ra kind of comes in there and does 3. Not really doing too much. They kind of look at him going, no. So Hercules throws out the boulder again. Hits lovely off of the pillar from behind and hits Ra and on her twice. Now that's a good one for anyone to kind of see. If you're going to throw it at that wall. That's a brilliant wall to throw it off of. Completely, that whole section got smashed twice. Whirlpool coming out there from Poseidon. Hercules uses his 1 to push them both back. They're both so low. Ra in a bad situation there. Ares uses Bolshan defenses. Ra and Hercules do manage to get out. AoE Whirlpool from Poseidon, holding back Ares there quite substantially there. He kind of backed off, went, no, I don't want to push out anymore now because I will die. Gold Fury gonna go down, and Myoelectric gonna pick that up quite nicely. What are they? I'm wrong. So bad. So what's that? That's 17k ahead. Myoelectric. That's an extreme amount of gold. And they're gonna take another 3k for the Gold Fury. There you go. Just come on there. Yeah, another 2k. 4 players, 4 noobs, arm middle. Kind of a slow. Everybody kind of chasing Ymir. Ymir does get stunned and spikes off to Hell. Hell Celestial Beam. He ults out there. It's going to hit absolutely nobody. It's a shame you can't kind of cancel that early. That's probably one of the few ults that you can't cancel early. Odin goes down onto Agni. Please don't use your spears. He uses the spears. There's not much he can do because the rest of his team aren't there. Agni just charges away from Odin. Just kiting him round now. This thing, if you're going to bring him in now when you're behind, you kind of need all your team there. Hell goes out there and uses the combo onto Odin. The amount of time that Noob team has managed to get away with such a little health is unreal. Myoelectric have lost out on so many kills. Now Guan Yu, Hercules and Hell all use the kind of combos onto Odin. And then Mysidia shards are charging out everywhere. Ares using his ult, obviously trying to get stun off. What was that? I'm going to go back and just watch Ares just dropped down so quickly there. Obviously, Odin goes down, and it just went. Obviously, I didn't slow it down enough, but obviously the Hercules' bowler just smashed through and kicked his ass. Left Phoenix will go down for Noob. Pretty much without contention, really. They were too busy. Go down onto Odin as well as Agnes. Ultimate Rain of Fire. Minotaur's going to go down. So Noobs did a nice little first matches. They did well. It was a good try. Deicide quickly coming out there for Noobs. Now they just kind of need to work together a little bit. Team fight's kind of working there. Poseidon is a strong god at the moment, so you're learning how to fight against him. Ares ulting up. Hell's going to go down to the Minotaur actually, but Ymir kind of takes the credit for that one. A little bit more fighting going on. Ymir's trying to use AoE ultimate, but doesn't quite get away with that one. So Myoelectric do proceed further to the round, well, the quarterfinals actually, and I will see you then. So for the next match for the round of 16, we have Borderlands Gaming EU and Team Black Milk. Cool. I'd like to try some black milk. You never quite know. Okay. All right. See you then, and have fun.